your ground on that. So just like, have you guys seen Jeopardy on TV? Have you guys ever watched Jeopardy? No? Okay. So basically what happens is you have your teams, and then they're going to say a category, and then they're going to say for a certain number of points. Okay, so we can reenact this with you guys. So for example, you two will be team 1, and then you two will be team 2, okay? So and you guys, there's a lot of tricky things. So either you have them answer, and if they get it right, they get the points, the team that goes first. And then if they get it wrong, you can either let team 2 answer and get points, or you can just say if you guys get it wrong, then you guys missed it, and then now new question for you guys. So you guys dictate and set rules early on, because if you change them in the middle, they will notice and they'll be upset about it. So for example, team 1, pick a category, and then for how many? Anyone, just pick.
200 for everyone.
Okay, so heart, health, and disease risk for 200. Okay.
So it's true and false. If you are thin, you must be healthy.
False. And you are right. So team 1, you get 200 points. Right? Okay. And then team 2 goes. And then you guys pick a category. So now that category is gone. So then you guys can pick whatever else is left. So
200 food groups.
okay. So now, and by the way, this list on this side right here, it's another doc in that files folder, and you can pull that up alongside.
Question.
Yeah, or print them out, and then it'll say on there, you know, like Sophie is reading food groups, and then you go on there for 200, and then that's the question right there. You know.
Yeah. So don't display them because
Yeah,
the answers are on the screen.
Yeah, so just have that for your own personal use. All you display is the Jeopardy game so they can see. Okay, so question.
True or false, a large section of the food plate in my plate picture means that it is more important than the other food groups.
That is correct. And then also, like if it's false, rephrase the question, answer it correctly, and say why it's false. And so it's false because a larger portion on the plate doesn't mean it's more important. It just means that you require more servings per day of that certain, you know, portion on my plate. So now group 2 has 200, okay? And then you just keep going on, and they get excited, and they cheer, rally them up, you know? And you want them to be, like, exciting, because, like we said, this isn't a physical activity. This is a one lesson plan where we don't have a physical activity. So they're probably going to have a lot of extra energy. They're going to be a little bit rowdy. Don't be afraid to quiet them down, but also, like, let them have fun. You know, like, whatever you determine, you know, what too rowdy is. And so on and so forth. And like we said, just an important one, if say you guys would have answered true and the answer was false, whether it goes to you guys to answer or, you know, the 2 teams back and forth. Do you guys understand what I'm saying by that? Okay.
Also, the labeling and advertisement is not, we haven't covered that yet, so that will be the week after you guys do this lesson, so then don't have them pick anything from that column.
Yeah. We'll stick to 3 from nutrients and on. And that's the demo activity for it. Of course, there's still the lesson plan as we discussed. It's on the files folder. And yeah, just make sure that you like elaborate and say, no, this isn't false. And there's more than true and false questions. Also, like if they're 100, they're a little bit easier per se than the ones that are worth 400. Those are the ones of more difficulty.
Also, if you notice, there's daily doubles, so whoever answers that and gets it correctly gets double the amount of points. But they don't know which ones are daily doubles.
But make sure you explain what a daily double is, so they're not like, wait, they got double the points. They will get competitive. So just make sure you set the rules early on. And yeah, that's about it for the Jeopardy game. Do you guys have any questions? Okay, and then relaying this to your final project that we mentioned earlier. Again, we'll give you more information than we already have, but kind of already gave it to you all. Point being, like we said, this is the one lesson that does not have a physical activity, and that's why we're striving to replace that game. And so just think about it as you go into the classroom and you're teaching it and you see like, oh, I like this or I don't like this part about it, and just think about that when you're thinking about your final project.
And think about how you can make maybe the questions or the concepts that you guys are testing them on, how you can make that into something that you can do a physical activity. So this would be your emphasis for your final project. Any questions? So basically on the lesson, you're gonna go over fats, saturated, unsaturated, trans fat, polyunsaturated, monounsaturated. I think you only go over that if you're a fifth grader, if you're doing a fifth grade lesson. So be mindful of that. And then you're gonna go over 4 vitamins, so not all of them. And then at the end, you will test them. So you'll have some kind of, not Jeopardy, but you'll have questions and you'll ask them to the whole class, like, to see if they retain the information that you gave to them.
I can pull that up right now. It was like,
Yeah, it's at the end of the lesson.
okay, so this portion right here.
Yeah, so at the end of your lesson, you would go over these questions with them, have them answer, and see if they get it correct, see if they're retaining the information that you guys are giving them. And then you do a page on the workbook. Have you guys been doing the workbooks?
And then again, just make sure they are taking home that food for thought page. It's kind of like you kind of don't really remember it at the end, but you know, just they can take it home to their parents. They know the objective of our program, and we're spreading the word of like what Fruitful Minds is and what we're doing and what they're learning, and of course spreading nutrition knowledge to all.
Yeah, so I think a big part of this lesson is just that all fat isn't bad. You just have to know like, what type of fats are in your food, and what fats are unhealthy for you and what fats are healthy for you, and what are sources of these fats. So like in your lesson plan, you say like, oh, like unsaturated fat, these are common sources of that. So it's good for them to know.
And then right here, this is kind of, so their heart helper is the unsaturated fat because that's the healthiest of the 3 fats, and then saturated fat and trans fat are heartbreakers. Obviously, trans fat being a little bit worse than saturated fat, and then like Sophia said, the sources of what we can get them. Yeah, that's basically it. And then it just goes on into detail about like looking at food labels. When we see hydrogenated, it means that it's trans fat.
Yeah, but if they get confused about that, you guys are gonna go over food labels the week following, more in depth. Yeah. Do you have any questions on the lesson plan, the material you guys have to present, or the Jeopardy game?
Okay, that's it then. And we are done with the readings to this point. And then reminder, last time we didn't quite say, we were unsure about the date, but I think we were anyway. April 26th is the 5K. So we will still have one more decal class after the 5K. Just FYI on that. And then yeah, we'll get you guys more information. They're starting to, get a lot of information out about it. But like we said earlier, just be thinking about it if you're free, if you want to participate, if you want to help, if you, all the help we can get to flyer and whatnot would be appreciated and fun. It's the first time they're doing it, so it should be exciting to we want a big turnout.